Hello, good afternoon. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin, and May is joining me to do a little bit of colouring. She really loves this stamp set and wanted to make something with it.
Hello.
So she also said she wanted to do a bit of masking. So we've gone ahead and stamped two of the images that we like.
Hi there, welcome to
Whoa. Right, sorry, we're just trying to set up our other device.
Guys, it's not loading.
There we go, there it is. Right, so we've already stamped and cut out masks ready to use, and I've got them here ready. And I just had a very quick look on YouTube to see what else people have made, and I saw Dawn Griffiths had made a really cute card, and she decorated a piece of red paper with some black spots, and I think I'll do that while May stamps and colours. So we've decided we would like to have our ladybugs quite close together because May wants to have them sitting in a flower like that. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So can you remember roughly where you need to stamp that then? Sort of about there and there. Okay. So there's one. Okay, there we go.
Wait, so that goes about.
Yeah, really quite close to the other one there. Right. Good push down on the stamp itself, remember? There we go. Beautiful. Right, and then you've got to aim the other one quite close to. I don't know. I think I might do one while you're.
So about there.
Yeah, wherever you think. Let's sit in the flower. So it's always worth just prepping your masks. And we've done the good old trick of stamping cutting out 3 in one go. So we'll just keep our spare masks in with the stamp set. Oh no, I don't want that one. Is this? Oh no, it's that one. There we go. Okay, right, you can start colouring in. So you colour in these ones first, and then we'll mask them. Right, do you want to sit down? Are you right there?
No, I want to sit down.
Okay, May's doing the sitting down this time. Right, so while she's doing that, I'm wondering if we could actually trim this card down afterwards. I'm going to cut some red. Oh, actually, I've got some spare red faces. Oh, actually, I do somewhere. I had some left over from Christmas. Or did I give them away? Let's have a look.
Have you lost something?
No, I was just wondering where I had some red card bases. So I'll cut some for you. It's a nice Poppy Parade card, I think.
Oh, I didn't realise he was on. Hello, everybody. Sorry, loads of people.
Who's watching? Who's here? So, hi, my tooties. One, Jenny, April, Cheryl, Tina, and Gloria. Hello. I know we're on a bit early. This is Saturday afternoon for us here in the UK, so we're kind of chilling. We've done some clothes sorting and watched Modern Family. We love that show. And we're trying to get through all the seasons available to us at the moment.
How long?
We've got another week.
Uh-oh.
So we subscribe to Now TV so that we can... Well, we only ever subscribe to Now TV when there's like an offer on. So we're trying to get through watching them. And yeah, so my son's just got back from a hockey match. Hi Taylor. Hi Carol. My tootie is called Carol.
So Okay.
That's nice, yeah. If you want to lighten, sort of, to put a little bit of a highlight, what I would do is get like a bit of light yellow, and where you think there might be a bit of, sort of like a bit of reflection, you know, like if the sunshine was shining on something bright, you can put a bit of a reflection just on there. So yeah, so you're going around with the dark just to make it darker there. So then you go back in with this, and then you can blend the darker into the lighter there, like that, by going over and over and over it. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Got to switch it off. Oh, someone's messaging me. You're trying to get through Ancient Aliens before dropping Hulu, but you still have got 40 episodes to get through. Oh my goodness. Ancient Aliens, what's all that about then? That sounds a bit spooky. Oh, you're getting this stamp set, are you? Ah, brilliant. Hi, honeybee. Good morning. Okay, so I think Dawn Griffiths must have done her black spots with maybe a dauber. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole video. But I was thinking we do have a little black circle in Daisy Delight, this one here. And I quite like it because it's not like a pure circle, if you know what I mean. It's not like a complete geometric circle. It's got little edges to it, which I quite like the look of, because it makes it look a bit more rustic. And I've just dropped a stamp, so I'm just scrabbling about on the floor to pick it up. There we go. Oh, and then we've also got these cute little daisies made. That might be nice to have in the background as well. She used a doorbell. Thank you, Cheryl. You're obviously a bigger fan than I am of her. You watched the whole video. Okay, I'm just going to grab me some a block. Hi, Ruth.
Where would you say would be the
Well, if the light's shining, there would be like a little, like a curve around there. If you keep doing it by using a lighter colour onto a darker colour with the alcohol pens, you end up with you see it's going light. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's bring it in over here a bit more. Oop. Can you see it's gone a little bit lighter like that?
It's on there now.
They talk about how ancient monuments may have been built by aliens. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe that either, but it's a funky hypothesis. I guess I think that humans are actually, or what we perceive as ancient humans, were way more brainier than we give them credit for. So I think sometimes, you know what, I don't think I want to go for a polka dot look. I want to go for just like random spots. If that makes sense. May, keep going. I think you did a bit too much yellow there. Right, so it's okay. You just fix it by going back over with. Oops.
Not the red one.
Go with a bit of red. Okay, and just do another layer of red here. Hi, Janice. How are you doing? You enjoying your trip? Good morning. I saw that picture of you by the Grand Canyon. It looked amazing. Yeah, the other thought I just had about ancient civilizations was they didn't have like TV and social media to distract them. You know, they just got on with stuff. You know, I'm sure if we didn't have all these distractions, we'd get a lot more done. Right, are you getting on all right there?
Yes.
There we go. There's your background. Do another one for me. Oh, you've been learning about the Mayans. Ah, there we go. They're another smart group of people.
What colour should I use for the face?
What, didn't we say we're going to use that brown, that light brown, light crumb cake?
Mm.
Yeah, we were also researching what colours people would use for the faces of these ladybirds. And I did see a card where they had pink faces, and I thought, no. Not having pink faces. They look like they had sunburnt. So we're going for like a beige.
They look very white.
Yeah. I saw a lot of Caucasian butterflies, ladybirds, put it that way, on Pinterest. Come on, get on. Stop reading comments. Let's do the little foot then. Hi, Becky. Right. So we've got our backgrounds done. I mean, I could do a yellow butterfly. I know we're not really meant to have them in this country, but might be just a bit more friendlier. And switch these notifications off.
Yellow butterfly.
I know.
What?
Our friend keeps telling us that they're not meant to be here, are they? Yellow butterflies.
I'm doing red.
They keep eating the red ones.
I'm doing red, nice ones.
Yeah, apparently the red ones are the friendlier ones. Right, you keep going, May. What colour are you using there?
Light cherry cobbler.
Do I not have real red?
Might.
I think I might need to order Poppy Parade. I need to go through my collection and just figure out which ones need replacing. And
red.
thank you everybody that's donated to me via PayPal. I had some lovely donations recently, and I'm thinking of, yeah, like I said, going through some of my collections of going through my collection of blends, looking at what needs replacing, seeing what I haven't got, and I'm going to order some storage, I think, because I keep having it in this box and it's a bit silly. I keep having to root through it and it's not very profesh. So I think I'll do that. Now this is pineapple punch, so I'm just going to do a bit of pineapple punch to lighten up this area here and see if it works. Oh, it kind of does. May, keep going.
I'm trying to see if I think it looks good.
Yeah, I should have done the darker around the edge here. And then done the pineapple punch over here. Sort of lightening it a bit. Right, there we go. Oh, it's a stamping day, is it for you, Susan? Good. Janice is in America at the moment, May.
Ooh.
Yep.
Never been to America.
You haven't, no.
Have you?
Yeah, I went to New York, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Right, I think I'm going to colour this. I'm just going to do the base colour crumb cake, and then I'm going to come in with a darker brown. So this is light crumb cake, and I've got a darker crumb cake here. Oh, do you guys want to be in a bit closer to see the action? There we go.
Oh, shaking.
Right, do you want that colour?
What colour would that be?
That's red.
No, this.
Yeah, red. Oh, the body?
Yeah.
I'm doing that brown.
Okay.
And I'm kind of just doing...
Isn't it black?
I think in real life they are black, yeah. But for the sake of this, we're doing them.
That one looks very tired.
Which one? This one looks tired, yeah. Wow, it's the weekend. We're feeling sleepy. Hi, Joyce Kuroiwa. Glad you're a bit late, but that's fine. We're only just colouring in, and then we're going to mask these off, and then we're going to stamp. Yes, grey would be nice as well. I'm going to use the crumb cake in a minute just to blend my colours in. Oh, I forgot his little hand there.
I nearly did too.
Oh my goodness, getting these lids off can be quite a feat. All right, keep going, May. And I think I'm going to use the, is this black? Yeah. I'm actually going to make these spots solid because it looks a bit weird to have the yellow showing through. So I'm going to make these solid.
Yeah, I can't get it off.
Can't get it off.
I can't get it off.
Don't punch me while you do it. That's the only thing about taking these pen lids off. You can punch somebody.
Like,
oh, what's happened to our feed?
oof.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
Get one side,
Right, so this is the light one. Yeah, I wanted this to do a bit more blending. So can you see I've done a bit of the darker crumb cake here. Get in there. I'm just trying to blend that line in a bit. There we go, that makes it nice. I tell you what, if you love colouring, these alcohol pens are just beautiful for really careful blending. Look at that, see? That's just so nicely blended. Right now, May, if you go back in, I'm going to focus in on May now as well.
Why are you focusing on me?
Because you're doing a bit of blending. That's it. And up here, just blend it all the way up as well. That's it. You see, so you lose that dark line then. It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Mum?
Right, you carry on.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
You carry on. Come on. I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Right.
Maybe.
I think I'm going to stamp my flower now. So I'm going to get the mask that May so helpfully cut out earlier. Stick that. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to chop the legs off.
Mum.
Well,
Not very nice.
I know. Oh, sorry guys. I don't mean to bang you. Where are the scissors gone? It's just very hard to cut around little things like that. So I'm actually just going to cut them off. When you keep going. Right, you see where you've made that little boo-boo there? See how that's come out? If you use the white pen, just use a little bit of it there, it will help push it down. You have to be patient, let it work.
It's weird looking on the opposite side, so you can see it.
Hi Sheila, what are you saying? Please tell what? Hello, this is a please tell surprise. What do you mean? Right, have you finished colouring or are you?
I think so.
Well, that needs, I think that just needs a little bit of darker brown just in that section there.
I still can't get one.
Oh, pleasant surprise. Is anyone on here planning to go to Backstage in New Orleans?
Where's the black? Do we have black?
You got that one.
Because it looks weird. White.
Okay, got to aim this. Oh, honeybee. Yeah, to get it's quite. You do have to work at it to get to Silver Elite, but I'm still not there yet. I need about 400 CSV this month to get there. So I need to keep working at it to get my sales. There we go. So now they're sitting in the flower. Right, you ready for yours? There we go. That's yours. That's yours. So I think I'll go with might go with a blue flower. Hi, Nydia. Thanks, Jenny. Well, I'm going to work at it, and what will be, I will accept. So I'm using the light, what's this one? Light Seaside Spray. Just on the edges of the petals here. And then go in with a dark Seaside Spray. Oh, Janice is working hard to qualify. Are you planning to go, Janice, if you qualify? When you qualify, I should put it. Okay, you stamp your flower now. Oh, exciting. That's it. That's nice. Right, take your take those off. Right, now this is Light Night of Navy. So I'm just popping this underneath my little ladybugs to create a bit of a shadow of where they're sitting. Shadows are really important for creating that realism.
Ooh, what colour should I do my flower?
Well, I think you just not red.
Yeah, not red.
Not red.
Not red. Maybe yellow.
Yeah, that'll be nice. There's that's a very bright yellow, that one. And then you can, if you start with a bright yellow, and then you can work your way to a darker yellow, can't you? Oh, you've got till May, Janice. Yeah. So on that note, if there's anybody watching who would like to buy any of the products that we're using today, please drop me a line or just head straight to my shop. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to come back on here after I've done this video and explain my new system for rewarding my online customers. I've decided to do a new system so that you guys can choose exactly what you want. I kind of hinted at it the other day in a video, but I didn't actually explain it. But I want to do a separate video explaining it. So oh, that's nice and bright. Your little ladybirds are a bit higher up than mine, aren't they? It's cool. So what colour is this? Light Granny Apple Bean. Hi, Anne Olsen from Gloucester, Massachusetts. You're very welcome here. Is this your first time on a... Oh yeah, that's one of my old ones, May. That one might need throwing out. Use it, but if it needs throwing out, we'll throw it out.
I'm try the opposite side if I don't find somebody. Nope, can't.
No, that's a... I think... Just, I know what, open it up and let's see what state the inside is like. Yeah. I don't think there's much left there.
I'll try another one. Which one's this? Dark daffodil delight.
Yeah, that's a newer one.
Try this one.
Hi, Bev. Oh, Bev says hi, May.
Hello.
It's amazing, even with just going over and over and over the same area, how much difference it does make to the blending. You know, you do get a darker version. So you don't always need to have the two. I don't think you always need to have the two sets of the blends. And what's quite fun then is if you want to make it lighter. So I'm in Pineapple Punch now, and I'm just going to go over the area that I want a bit more brighter. And it just blends really beautifully. Look, you get a lighter green section. Right, now what are we going to do in the background, May? Do you think I better cut a mask for the flower as well? And then that way we can stamp a background, couldn't we?
Yeah.
If I just mask the flower, I won't mask the leaves. That would be a bit boring. That stamp on there. Just about. Right, you keep going. Yes, I hear you, Jenny. I think I can understand how much of a oh my goodness, the manufacturing process for that to create the ink for that it would be a whole different process, I guess. Oh, mind you, I suppose they're creating the ink anyway to put in them. Although sometimes we do need a new nib, don't we? Because right, so I'm just cutting a quick mask for the flower because at the moment our backgrounds look really boring. Do you hear May? Where are you learning that from? Who have you been watching?
You.
I watch too much American stuff.
Yeah, you do.
I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy at the moment. So who have we got watching? Oh, we've got quite a few on. I thought you guys would all still be in bed. No, it's morning, isn't it, in the States? You're all having your breakfasts. Oh, I'm going to put these on first. She did sound very American then, didn't she? Oh. Yeah, please don't give me any spoilers. I'm up to... Oh, what am I up to? Season 12, I think. So no spoilers, please. Oh, what am I doing? What's wrong with me? Oh, that's the way there. I couldn't figure out how to put this on. What have you done?
I didn't realize that there was two caps.
Right, so there we go. That's that. Ready for some stamping. Right, guys, what do you suggest we stamp in the background? Shall we go textures or shall we go... Oh, leaves. May, what do you fancy doing in the background?
Don't know.
Draw green?
Yeah.
Well, I could do funky textures. See, I fancy actually stamping in black.
No. Boring.
No,
That's too boring.
too boring.
Yes.
Oh, did she, Jennifer? I hadn't realised that. May, you're doing a great job, says Honeybee. Right, so you're not quite finished.
No. It's just.
Oh, you made a boo-boo.
Yep.
May, how do you like being a famous YouTube personality?
What?
Someone's asking, how do you like being a famous YouTube personality? Not quite there yet, are you?
No. Maybe.
Need another 1 million viewers.
Hey.
Right, come on, keep going, sweetie. What can I do in the background? I could stamp those in the background, I guess, couldn't I?
Which one?
Or just any of these.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we pretty.
But just like a soft, like watercolour background, nothing too
Yeah.
obvious. So it almost looks like the background is in soft focus.
So I do that.
It's up to you. What colours do you want? Right, that one and that one. I don't know if Liam would do a live with you. Oh, Sheila, I saw them. They're beautiful. Yeah, you really got on that quick. Right, should we get some Granny Apple Green? Oh, I think it's already out here.
I can't tell which way it's supposed to go. Or which one's for what.
Oh, I had a problem with that one.
I think that's supposed to be lower.
Oh, I gave you the ones that has got the picture on. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Right, so I'm going to stamp some of this in the background.
Oh, how long have I been doing craft with you, Mum?
Oh gosh, I don't know, since you were born.
Really?
Right, do you want that one?
Mm-hmm.
Now this one's got a little bit of a flower on it, so I don't know whether to ink it up halfway.
We'll use the pens.
What, you? Obviously I can't use the alcohol pens, but... Right, come on, please. Move over. Move over, darling. I have some ancient markers here.
Mum,
Yes?
don't think I'm ancient.
Well, they are. I hardly use these markers.
Are they better or worse?
I guess it's just different. I just don't tend to use them. Put a bit of blue on that one. Okay, so did you see that? I'm inking up half the, well, not half, but up to the flower point, and then I'm just using my marker pen. Stamp that. Those are quite cute. You see what I'm doing, don't you, May?
Hmm.
I'm just inking up to the flower and then I'm using the marker pen to add an extra bit.
Did it?
Okay, so what you do is you ink it up to that point there.
Yeah.
And then you get your pen
Yeah.
and colour in the tulip thing.
Yeah.
And then stamp.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so I've got Seaside Spray here. I'm just going to ink that up. Can I borrow my pen back for a second? Right, and then stamp again. You can get a second one out of that one. So I've got a bit of, just adding a bit of darker blue.
You can't get this one.
Ooh, that's a bit dark. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I think I need more green. You keep going. Ignore me. May, focus. Get on. Can you use alcohol pens with the dye inks? Yes. Which set is the greenery from? It's from Inspiring Iris. This one. Sorry, Sheila, when you're asking, can I use alcohol blends with the dye inks, do you mean, can I stamp with the dye ink and then colour them in? Yes. It's because they're water-based inks. You can use any water-based inks with the alcohol pens. You can't use alcohol-based ink with alcohol pens because the alcohol pens would reactivate the alcohol ink. So you can't use StazOn, for example. Right, I think I'm going to be trimming this down anyway because we wanted it onto our polka dot. Wanted it on our polka dot background, didn't we? How you doing there? You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want some blue flowers or are you happy to leave yours?
No, I don't want blue flowers.
There's little blue flowers there if you want them.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay. Hold on. Let's pack away. Let's do the big reveal. Let's put these pens away.
Hide it.
Come on,
No.
tidy up. No, leave that in there because it helps to keep them up. Yes, you can use alcohol pens with the ink dyes. I thought you meant colouring it in on the paper.
Oh, how long have... What? I'm confused now.
Yeah, I don't quite know what that means.
Wait.
Right, are you ready? Should we take them off?
Oh, you first. Ooh. Ooh.
Right, you'll go. Right, put it over a bit more.
Okay. So... Ta-da!
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like your yellow flower. That really shows up. That's so cute. Right, should we cut these down a bit then?
Yeah, 'cause there's nothing here. So
Right.
it's like mini.
Where do you want it cut?
Oof. I don't know.
There?
Bit more.
There?
This, I mean, if you mean that way.
Oh, there. I suppose it leaves a bit for sentiment, doesn't it? Oh, what sentiment did you want? Do you want to choose? Here we go.
Look at you, hey lady.
Hey lady. We like the hey lady.
Oof. I got the hay lady. Got the hay lady.
Right. There we go.
Practice.
Yes, it. Oh, yeah. It's always a good idea to practice, especially when the stamps are brand new, because they can sometimes have a bit of a residue on them. Do you want to practice on there?
Yeah,
Because you need to, put just enough pressure and not rock.
Nope, I didn't get one.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
They rocked a tiny bit.
Right, I want to do some black ink sponging around the edge of mine.
Ooh. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I got better.
Hi, Kay.
Did it?
Right, you ready to do it?
Yeah. Hopefully. I don't know.
Well, if you make a mistake, it's fine. We'll just cover it over with something else. Go on.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah. Perfect. That's fine. She did it. There we go. Right, here's your sponge. Right, I just felt I needed a bit of dark around the edge just to make it show up a bit more. I think it needs a cute ribbon, you know. Like a little ribbon across the top. See if I've got any yellow. Got any yellow ribbon. Oh, I've got some yellow baker's
hello.
twine.
And I said hello, so hello. Oh, thank you.
Tie a yellow ribbon round an old oak tree. Sorry, my voice is really rubbish today. Just reminded me of that song.
What?
There's a song called Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round an Old Oak Tree.
Did it?
I might move this over to the other side. Right, do you want to see what it looks like on your...
Ooh, that's pretty.
Right, come more in here.
Ta-da. Let's see what I'm doing.
Right, go back down. Right, do you want some ribbon?
Yes, please. Or maybe not yellow.
Oh, not yellow, why? Well, you've got yellow flower.
Yeah. So I say no, because I've got a yellow flower.
Oh, right. I don't know what else I've got. Got some blue.
Yeah, because I got blue flowers and that's not a lot, so. The blue. Yeah.
I haven't got any blue baker's twine then.
That's okay.
Oh, I've got turquoise. You can mix it.
Yeah.
This is the celebration stuff.
Celebration.
Oh, I've got some little sequins if you want to stick those on.
how to tie a bow again.
Right, you could put it underneath there. Right, you tie a knot first.
Oh yeah. Is this enough?
Should be. So put that underneath. What do you mean? How do you tie a bow? Don't show me up like you don't know how to tie a bow.
No, like how.
Like you tie your shoelaces.
I wasn't sure, like how if I was.
You've missed that bit.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do it all like from behind or how.
Right. Do you want me to put my finger there for you? Ooh. Right. Okay. Tight. Do it tight. Right. So remember bunny ears. Right. Hold on. What are you doing? Just loop that. Give yourself a bit more ribbon. Right. So make small bunny ears down here. That's it. 2 bunny ears. It's a bit complicated because you've got 2 lots of ribbon, but keep an eye on what you're doing. Cross and then under the hole.
To your finger.
Oh, please case them, yeah.
Uh-oh, did I forget that one? Never mind.
Try again.
Uh-oh. I'm not very good at tying bows.
I love the way we can create our own little worlds with stamps, yeah. Oh, Kay says she loves your cards.
Ooh.
May, how fun to do this with your mum.
Ooh, yeah.
She does bug me. She says, when can I do a live?
Yeah. And I'm like, Mum, I didn't get to do it yesterday, so can we do it today? Mum.
Oh, okay. Kay misses crafting with her mum. Good for your kids, Bev. I know, it's that balance between kind of going, that's not quite the way, and then just leaving them to it. You nearly there. That's it, yeah.
Oof.
Pull. Right, so now once you've got the bows there, you can figure out what's going on. So now you've got the bows, you can kind of pull them, twiddle them into, so this one can go a bit smaller, can't it? And this one can go a bit smaller. But it's quite nice to have the frou-frou of the thin stuff, isn't it? But yeah, give it a good pull to make sure it's really tight. There we go. Right, do you want to cut that off? Well, this is a good, if for those of you who teach classes, it's a good way to teach people how to do the, hold on, where are you cutting? No, don't cut there.
I know.
Cut over here. Up here. Go. Up. And this one.
That's what I was thinking, then, so let's do it together.
There we go. Janice says she avoids tying bows on her videos. Yeah, so it's a good one to show how masking is so effective to create a scene, because I think people would look at these and go, don't know where to start. So you just have to start with the image that is in the foreground with nothing overlapping it. So obviously it's the 2 ladybugs, those are right in the foreground. And then, a little tip, May, if you get the darker Daffodil Delight now and just do it quite a lot around underneath their feet, because at the moment he looks like he's jumping. So you need to make it look like... Hold on, use the other one. It looks like he's floating in the air. So to make things look then a bit grounded, use your darker colours just to make them look a bit right under his bum there. Yeah. That's it. Because where he's sitting, there would be a shadow, wouldn't there? That's it. Oh, now what colour are you going to do for the middle of the flower? Because you've got a middle, whereas you couldn't see it on mine.
We do orange?
Yeah, that's a good idea. No, that is May's. Yeah, that's how you spell it, May. May. Oh, she spelled it M-A-I. That's fine. It's all right. She's used to it being spelt all sorts of different ways, aren't you?
When people meet me, sometimes they ask, how do you spell your name? Do you do it M-A-I, M-A-Y, M-A-E-I, or something like that?
Oh yeah, you could do it
Like,
you could do it M-E-I. That's Chinese.
I'm just like, no, it's not. Neither.
I know. I should have thought that one out, really. Right, should we stick these down? I said to May we could put these in her stash for her friends' birthdays.
Where's the orange?
Where's the orange? That one's light pumpkin pie. That one there.
There's one.
I'm just unclogging my glue. Look, see, this picture is fantastic for unclogging glue. Did you see that then?
Oof.
You just shove it in and pull it out and look. Oh, so satisfying. It's like picking a bogey. In private, of course. We only pick bogeys in private with the tissue nearby. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, everybody, okay? My niece called her little girl May too. Oh, it's a good name, Kay. Right, there's the glue for you. Glue for you.
Everyone's laughing now. Oh. What are they watching?
I think they're watching Doctor Who in the other room. I've got a bit obsessed about doing bows with like layers of ribbon. I quite like it. It's such a kind of simple and fairly inexpensive way of creating loads of layers and luxury, opulence. You know, with a baker's twine, because a baker's twine is probably like the cheapest thing. The cheapest thing in the book, you know. Bargainous. Bargainous. Right, where are you going to put it? Let's get these out of the way. You're going to tilt it or you're going to have it straight on?
Tilt.
Tilt, okay. Well, if you're going to tilt it that way, I think your bow needs to go over in that corner a bit more, because you've got more space there. So when you've tied it like this, you have to kind of like wiggle it around. There we go. Hey, lady. Oh, I haven't got one. What should I put on mine?
Spread your wings and fly.
Could just do a happy birthday, couldn't I? I'm sure I could use it for someone's birthday. We should check our diary, see whose birthdays are coming up, May. Oh, and I love the font of this happy birthday. It's so cute. It's really kind of... Okay, so I'm just going to go into font mode now. You guys know I love my fonts. To me, that's like quite a jolly font, but it's still kind of serious. You can read it. But there's just something about it that's kind of just happy, you know.
Well, it says happy.
Yeah, I know it says happy, but some fonts don't feel happy.
Even though they say
There
happy.
used to be a font. Some of you who've been with Stampin' Up a while will remember and I have talked about this before, so this is more for you guys who are newbies. Sassy Salutations, I found quite a spooky font, and their happy birthday, I just was like, no. It looks like you're saying, happy birthday.
Hey.
It was like really spooky, the font. Do you know what I mean, though, don't you? Like certain ways of certain writing, it looks like a spooky way of writing, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's just...
But this one is happy. This is a proper happy. Oh, I'm so happy how these turned out. I said to May, this isn't a stamp set that I like. It doesn't really appeal to me that much. But I appreciate that lots of people do love it, so that's fine. But actually, I quite like what I've done with it, with the sort of it's all, I wanted that effect to make it look like it was a photograph being taken of them, so that the background is like, what's the word, soft focus. And I like how you've done yours as well, without the big flowers. Right, there we go, guys. Thank you for spending time with us. We're off to go and play. I think we're going to play a game now, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah, we're going to play Barron Park. Are we? Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
We're going to play a game now. There's a book about picking noses, and even the principal picks his nose. Ha ha ha! Is it like a kid's book? My daughter is making an egg and tomato sandwich for breakfast. Sometimes children are very loving. Lol. Yeah, sometimes. Can't wait for my kids to make me a nice egg. Egg on toast.
I'm not making you tomato though. I don't like tomato.
You can still cut it up, can't you?
No.
Thank you, Bev. You know us, Gotta do it the artful stampin way, haven't we? Artful stampin and May. Got to be compromise, isn't there? So there we go. Right. Lovely to see you all. Have a great weekend. And please share this out with your friends. Anyone that loves this stamp set. And thank you again for your support. And do get in touch if you'd like a catalogue. I've got some new catalogues coming to me very soon, so I can send some out. So there we go. Take care for now. Lovely to see you all. Bye.